Villages, most dangerous cliff way to the village. A fascinating community that defies normal living conventions may be found tucked away in the middle of Liangshan, which is located in the Sichuan Province of China. It is referred to as the Atuleer Village, and its name literally translates to a place where life hangs on the edge. This is an apt descriptor for a community that is situated on top of a steep cliff. This community, which is located at an elevation of between 1,400 and 1,600 meters, is a monument to the resiliency of humans as well as the unbreakable tie that exists between tradition and progress. The trip to the Atuleer Village is not for those who are easily discouraged. Because of its stunning location, the village gives the impression that it is perched perilously on the edge of a precipitous drop. This contributes to the village's seclusion. Daily life for the people who live there entails daring a cliff plunge of 800 meters and negotiating a steel ladder with 218 steps. This perilous journey is both a testament to their determination and a reminder of the difficulties they endure. One may ponder the rationale behind the decision of these villagers to continue living in such a precarious location. Some people have left with the help of government assistance in the hopes of starting a new life away from the precipice's edge. However, for other people, the precipice serves as their place of residence, their inheritance, and their identity. This harsh landscape has been used as a nursery for many generations, and the bonds that bind these people to the land of their ancestors run deep. The inhabitants have managed to eke out a living for themselves, despite the few resources that nature provides. Despite all of the odds, goats are being grown, and crops such as green peppers and navel oranges are flourishing. The younger generation in the hamlet has realized the potential of the internet to open doors to new opportunities and has begun working as web hosts in order to enhance their standard of living. Education, which is essential to making forward progress, is a difficult obstacle. In order for children to attend Atuleer Elementary School, which is situated at the base of the mountain, they need to undertake a treacherous journey. Their little figures cross the hilly terrain, only consuming maize cakes and potatoes as fuel. They begin their journey as early as 4 in the morning. The people are aware that education is the most important factor in ending the cycle of poverty, despite the challenges they face. The municipal administration eventually came to the conclusion that some things needed to be different. A wonderful example of the power of community effort, approximately $100 million were raised to construct steel ladders, which made it easier for people to get an education and opened the door to the rest of the world. The hard hike was reduced to a 1-hour elevation that included barriers for safety purposes. This shift not only paved the way for easier access to education, but also established a foundation for future economic growth. The inhabitants of this old town are beginning to recognize the advantages that come with change as the outside world gradually makes its way in. The historically common mishaps and fatalities that occurred during the ascent served as a catalyst for change, which resulted in the building of the safe steel ladder. The development of this new infrastructure has made it simpler for people from outside the village to visit it, which has opened the door to new business and expansion possibilities. One of the villagers in the community decided to go on a quest of self-improvement and development after being motivated by the place they call home. On the slopes of the cliff, he constructed a goat farming base and tends to a growing population of goats that symbolizes his dreams. The unshakable hope that he has for a better future is represented by the fact that the goats keep climbing higher. Education is still the primary catalyst for social transformation. Even though the town is too small to support school, the residents are resolved to find a way to ensure that their children have access to educational opportunities. Their expectations continue to rise with each new generation, as exemplified not only by the goats on the cliff, but also by the possibility of receiving an education. Atuleer Village, a safe haven perched on the edge of the world, exemplifies the resilience of the human spirit. Its inhabitants have resisted the laws of nature, time, and circumstance in order to fashion for themselves a way of life that respects their history, while still being open to the future.
So that's all for this video. Subscribe for more amazing videos like this.